Greg, it seemed like Alex just joined us also, so we do have a quorum.
Great, and we'll note Ron for the record when Mario joins, if he does.
All right.
All right. We will call to order the special called meeting of the City of Helotes Planning and Zoning Commission at 7:11 p.m. I'll ask the Commission's Secretary to call the roll, please.
Greg Michelle.
Here.
Ron Hazen. Here. Joe Edmond. Richard Hawk. Mike McClellan. Mario Rios. Jeff Wade. Jason Whiteman.
Here.
Alex Blue.
Here.
Great, and we had a last caller just join. Who is caller 5 on the line, please?
Sandra Ortiz.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Sandra Ortiz from Economy Sign.
Okay, thank you. We also have Mary Mendoza, City Administrator, with us this evening.
And also Craig Sanders, our City Council members in the audience.
Thank you. Mary, do we have any citizens to be heard?
No, we do not.
Okay, so our item tonight for on the agenda, I will read it and then we will open up for discussion. I'd like to remind folks, keep yourselves muted unless talking, and I will go around through the role of commission members who have the opportunity to speak and ask questions. I see another caller has joined. Who's caller 6, please?
This is Mario Rios.
Great, thank you, Mario. All right, our item is discussion and action on a request by Economy Signs for approval of signage for Mary's Tacos, 13439 Bandera Road, including wall sign and monument sign, both pursuant to Code Chapter 66. I'd ask first, Marion, is there anything beyond what is in our material that we received that you'd like to address, or any introductory remarks you'd like to make?
No, sir.
Thank you. And I know we have several representatives of the business on the call. If we have questions or concerns, we will turn to you all. I just ask that when you speak, if you would please identify yourself and put your business address on the record. So I'd like to open this up first to the commission. We have 2 items, wall and monument sign, and I would think for sake of efficiency, it'd be nice to treat them together. And if you have comments or questions about any of them, either of them, that you raise them as we go around here. So I'm going to start with Jason Whiteman. Jason, any comments or questions for either side?
Yes, one quick question for each. Start with a building sign. I wonder if the representative from the sign folks could just clarify how the lighting works on that. I didn't quite understand that from the diagram provided. And then the second question would be just a clarification on the monument sign. It appears that there is the required landscaping in the sort of the 3D rendering view on the monument sign page. Just want to clarify that's included as part of this package for requirements.
Okay, thank you. So someone not representing the business, just identify yourself, please, and address.
Economy Signs, Isaac Ortiz.
Yes, go ahead, sir. What's your business address, please?
My business address is 2020 South Brazos,
Thank you.
San Antonio, Texas.
Go ahead.
Okay, so the lighting on the monument and the lighting on the building are both the same. They're both what's called a halo lid or reverse channel letter, where the front of the letter is a solid piece and the light protrudes to the back of the channel letter.
Okay, and regarding the monument sign and the landscaping?
Okay, I didn't hear the question completely about the landscaping. If
Jason, go ahead.
or Sanders.
I could go ahead and jump on the line. I'm Sandra Ortiz from Economy Signs. The address is 2020 South Brazos. The landscaping is gonna be part of the sign. According to Miriam, the landscaping had been part of the sign. So we're gonna be the ones to put the landscaping for the sign.
Okay, thank you. Jason, that address your questions?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, Richard Hawk.
Yeah, I have one quick question. The wall sign, is that a wall sign or is that on the roof?
It is a wall sign.
It looks in the picture like it's on the roof. Am I looking at that wrong or?
We had two renderings. I don't know which one was submitted. I don't know if Emily or Sandra know. One of them was on the eve of the building. So on the right side of the building, there's like an eve of the building, there's a wall, and we have one drawing where it shows it on the wall, and then there's a second drawing that shows it on the roof on the left-hand side, which is the customer, if I'm not mistaken, wanted it on the left side on the roof for more visibility, and so I think you might have got two proposed drawings. But I'm not sure.
Okay, so it's gonna be on the wall. That was my main question. Thank you very much.
Okay.
I'd like to just verify that, just to make sure I understood it, that there were two renderings that were done. The one that we have, it shows it on the eave, not on the wall, but am I correct that you're saying that the proposal actually is for it to be on the wall of the building?
Yes, that's correct. It will be on the wall of the building. It's not on the rooftop.
Okay. And Mary, you should know that that's what we're looking at, it's on the eve, so if this goes to council, or when it goes to council, that should be corrected.
Yes, then y'all need to send that to us because the only one that we have is the one showing on the eve. So before it goes to council, we'll need another rendering showing it on the wall.
Thank you. Alex Blue.
So, excuse me.
Yeah, so go ahead, sir.
I'm sorry, on the rendering that y'all have, what side of the building do they show the sign on, the left side or the right side of the building?
On the right side of the building, where it looks like maybe a porch or something on the eve of the building.
Oh. Okay, that should be the proper rendering. So that has like a eve, on the top where it's like a wall, so the bottom is the windows, and then on the top is, the eve of the building, and that's, the rendering should be on the wall of the building.
Okay, it shows the actual lettering on the eve, not on the wall.
It shows it on the eve like in the air, on a frame, or it shows it like, flat on the eve?
Flat.
Which would be, so they,
Flat on the eve.
okay, y'all can keep on going. I'm gonna try to find that picture and make sure it's the right one.
Okay.
Thank
It's
you.
on the email Isaac that she sent us. It has like the whole proposal on it. It's
Okay,
the
I'll
last
look at it.
one.
I'm gonna move ahead and turn to Alex Blue. Alex Blue, do you have any comments or questions?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Yeah, I saw that too, and it's not on the roof, but on the eave, still falls below the roof line and still falls below 20 feet. So I think it does meet the code based on the way it's presented in the picture that I see on the online city's website of the meeting agenda. And I didn't really have any questions on that. The only question I had was with regard to the monument sign and the fact that in the past we've always insisted that a monument sign be a full kind of a wall type of thing rather than being hollow and see-through in the way this one is shaped. And I would just check with, I mean, I know it has the base, I know it's got the landscaping as proposed and the address, but it almost acts as if it's like a pole sign with something suspended in the middle, as opposed to being a true monument, which All of the rest of the ones we've had have been a solid surface all across the monument itself. I think it looks fine, but I would just ask that question to staff: is that the way we're now interpreting a monument as opposed to a pole sign monument?
As per code, it doesn't identify that a monument has to be solid. That might have been a direction that y'all did in the past, Alex. I'm not positive on that, and I can get clarification, but it does meet code in the specifications.
Thank you. I figured it would meet the code. I just didn't know whether or not the commission wanted to pass any comment on that, because that is something that we haven't seen go through in the past on any of the monument, whether it is multi-tenant or single-tenant monuments in the past. Those were my only comments. Thank you.
Thank you, Alex. Mario Rios, questions or comments?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I do appreciate Commissioner Blue's comment about the monument sign and the design of it. I mean, I could support that being consistent with what we're doing in the community to make sure it's a full monument sign. But I did want to ask Ms. Mendoza, and I know she answered it a moment ago, but I just want to hear it too, because my phone is crackling. But the monument sign and the wall sign are all within the City of Helotes code, correct, Ms. Mendoza?
That is correct.
Okay, thank you. And then for the representative from the business, my question, and it relates to the question brought up earlier, I just want to ask about if you could help me understand. You did a great job of explaining how the lights are going to be positioned, but I just want to know if with this type of lighting, there's some businesses in close proximity to this business, and their lighting has been strategically placed where it's kind of a low lit and it's not dominating. Especially for that open space area where it's more rural outside of, when you start exiting the outside area of Helotes. What kind of, is this a low lit light or is it more pronounced? This lighting, can the representative please share some thoughts on that?
Yes, this is Isaac with Economy Signs, and that is a very low lit light. That is what's required in a lot of low lit areas, such as like just different places where they require low lit and they don't want direct light. So it's not direct light, it's backlit.
What's the color shade of that lighting? What is it going to look like at night when it's on?
I don't have a way to send you a picture, but if I could, I mean, I don't know if you have an email or somewhere I can send you a light. I can send you different samples of other signs that we've done with backlight. But it's the most common. It's the most common for low lit. It's a reverse channel letter. So it's used on a lot of houses for like the addresses where it's like low lit halo light. It just halos around the back, and the actual shadow of the letter is what makes you be able to read the sign.
Okay. I just wanted some explanation. I just want to make sure that that's an area and that's of a concern where it's located, because most recently, there's been a very sad accident that happened out there, and I just want to make sure, and I'm saying it on record here, that it's not going to be a distraction for the traffic flow, especially with the monument sign. And it's not going to be something that could be a negative visually for when the person's driving their vehicle. That it's not going to cause any kind of a challenge to see at night, especially in that area there that we're talking about. That's an area of concern, and I just wanted to bring that to the attention of the commission. And as long as it's low lit, then I can support it. Thank you, sir.
There's no other lower lit signs available. As far as like signage goes for exterior, that is the lowest lit sign possibly to make.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ron Haza, comments or questions?
Mr. Chairman, just a comment to the sign company. That monument sign is 4 foot, the ground level there is over 4 foot below the road level. And after the issue we had with the auto parts store down the street, that the sign company may look into adding some dirt to bring it up a little higher. So when you're coming northbound, you'll be actually be able to see it, and not only just the whole sign instead of just the top.
That would be great. We originally wanted to make it taller, but that was the limit of height. But if we could have them add dirt to be able to place it higher, that would be great.
Yeah, dirt is legal.
I never thought of that one, so that's not.
Okay, I would like to clarify, please, on the wall sign, because I don't know that we're all quite on the same page yet. The proposal that we have that is with the published materials for tonight show the Mary's Taco sign on the eve of the building above the windows on the right side.
Okay,
Yes.
so I already saw this picture.
Hold on just a second, sir. Sorry, the picture that we have, just yes or no, is that the correct rendering for what you are proposing?
Yes, it is.
Okay, that sign, the letters on that sign, yes or no, are they going to lie flat against the eave?
Yes. It's not an eave, it's actually like a wall. It's a wall that's, like the eave is above, that's the wall, that's the actual wall, and they're going mounted on that wall.
Okay, so Marion, for staff, that would suggest that what we have is the correct rendering?
Yes,
Okay, so I want to make sure that the sign company is aware that by code, those letters do need to lie flat against the wall.
Yes.
Or whatever you want to call it, the structure to which they are attached. Okay. Thank you. Let me pause there. Let me ask it from the commission, unless there's another question somebody would like to bring up, I would like to invite a motion at this time that we can then discuss and vote upon.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion.
Please, Jason.
On the matter of discussion and action on a request by Economy Signs for approval of signage for Mary's Tacos at 13439 Bandera Road, including the following wall sign and monument sign. I'd like to make a motion to recommend approval with the stipulation that the wall sign be mounted on the wall plane as discussed in this meeting, and that the landscaping as noted in the rendering is to be installed per our ordinance.
Okay, is there a second for that motion?
This is Alex.
Mario Rios.
Go ahead, Alex.
Alex, I'll second it.
Thank you. Okay, so Jason, any comments on the motion?
No, just to make sure that we're all on the same page about the wall sign. And
Sorry,
that goes to City Council.
yes. Alex Blue.
No, sir, I'm fine, thank you.
Mario, any comments?
No, sir, Mr. Chair, I'm good.
Richard?
No, I'm fine.
Ron?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay, so the motion is to recommend approval to City Council of the request by Economy Signs for signage at Mary's Tacos, 13439 Bandera Road, including wall sign and monument sign pursuant to code, with the stipulations that, one, the wall sign be mounted on the wall plane as depicted, and the monument sign landscaping be installed as depicted in the rendering. Ron, would you go ahead and go around the horn and
Alex Blue,
I vote yes.
Jason Whitman,
Yes.
Mario Rios,
Yes.
Richard Hawk,
Yes.
Ron Haza, yes.
Okay, this motion is unanimously approved by the commissioners present. It will go to city council. Marion, when will that occur?
On the 28th,
January the 28th.
Correct.
Later this month. Okay, thank you from the business and the sign company representatives who were here for joining us. That will move us to the end of our agenda. Do we have a motion to go out, Ron?
Mr. Chairman, may I make a motion to adjourn?
Is there a second?
Second.
For Jason?
Mario, thank you. All in favor of adjourning, please signal aye.
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 We stand adjourned at 7:31. Thank you all. We will see you next month.
thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So Ron,
Yes.
so the way this looks like it is up on the roof. What they're saying is it's got to be flat on the lead.
Right, and